All right, so I got a 1957 Brooklure 12 horse. It was sold by Spiegel Catalog Company back in a long time ago. And I think Spiegel closed up for good in 1990 something, early 90s. But I remember getting some school clothes from Spiegel Catalog and whatever other stuff. We lived way up north where it was an hour's drive to a Kmart, so we did a lot of catalog shopping. But anyway, I picked this up on the opposite side of Saginaw Bay. It was 106 miles from my place all the way around the bay to Bad Axe, Michigan. If I could have drove straight across the bay, it would have been about 30 miles, maybe 35, straight across. But I had to go all the way around. I opened it up, and we had bad flywheel keyway. Someone hadn't torqued it down good, and it whopped the keyway out really bad. So I took one off another 12 horsepower Gale made outboard that I got until I get another one. I want to put it back. It was off a Buccaneer 12 from 56. I tried a 51, but it was just a little bit different. It was rubbing the mag plate. I couldn't even figure it out because I was measuring and checking everything, and I couldn't find the difference, but it was rubbing. So I took it off, put it back on Mr. Ugly. This thing's like a rocket, but it has no shift. There's no neutral even. That's a 12 horse Buccaneer with a wedge block. This runs too. Yeah, but it's kind of a rocket. I mean, when you pull that handle, you better you better be ready to go because there's no neutral. Monster. It's pretty quick. From a couple guys were kind of bummed out because they thought I was going to take the flywheel off of it, and well, the cam was bad too on the Brooklure because the flywheel was banging around the way it shouldn't have been. And I said, I'm not going to kill it. I'm just borrowing a couple parts so I can see how this baby runs. So here we go. I put all new points and condensers. I tired of the Sierra because they're so sloppy they don't work worth a crap. So I've been scanning eBay, and these came from a buddy of mine. I've never met him face to face, but his name's Franz Budenberg from Grandview, Missouri. He's got a lot of Chrysler parts, so if you guys need anything, best thing to do is look up on the Chrysler groups and you'll be able to message him. Franz Budenberg in Grandview, Missouri. I'm sure you can Google the phone number. It's Franz Marine in Grandview, Missouri. But anyway, he had a bunch of OMC service parts for basic service because he was a full dealership back in the day, and service and all that. These seem to work really good so far. I put them on this motor. I've already had it started, and man, was she idled right down. No skips. So let's go. Let's see what happens. For those of you that don't know, when you're working on these, the recoil is part of the top of the hood, so until you got everything set, you don't have to open it up again. I leave this right off and I just rope start everything. Brooklure, it's called a 1200. That's the way we like them to fire right off. pumping good water. Oh. I took care of the Lincoln sink earlier. Whoops. I'm not sure what happened there. Just a second. I know one thing with this phone, if I wiggle it too much, it shuts off the video. It stops the video. Kills it. That's in gear. Let's see if we can get a flywheel start out of this. What do you say? Give it a try? Let's set the camera down. Let's try it. Oh. Ha-ha! Right on. Ha-ha-ha! Beautiful. You gotta learn how to tune your motor that way in case your recoil breaks out, right? All right. It's pretty late in Michigan right now, and my neighbor over there, right over there, he's probably getting ready to call the cops on me. All right. Thanks for watching. 1957 Brooklure 1200. It's a 12 horse made by OMC Gale division. Awesome. Thanks a lot.